I told you not to get off. What if the train had gone without you?
So, you're taking a job as a ship's doctor.
I am excited but nervous too. I'm not exactly a champion swimmer.
If you wind up in the water on board a ship, something's gone terribly wrong.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. I am Mistled, and that ending. We apparently watched this man here shoot Zellner.
What was all that in the museum?
That didn't quite go according to plan, did it? And I hate it when things don't go according to plan.
You nearly killed them.
You let them catch you.
It wasn't my fault. Scotland Yard was there.
If I thought it was your fault, you'd already be bobbing in the River Thames with a bullet in your head. Someone tipped them off. I don't know who, but I'm going to find out. Where is the jewel? Marvelous. But it's just half the set, and stealing the second eye will be more difficult than I'd anticipated.
So, now I got a break from what's going on. It appears we are now in the past. We ended our jaunt into the future of controlling Zellner with apparently being shot. I mean, that's not the first time something crazy's happened to us, but there it goes. And now we appear to be playing as the Raven in the past, back on the train where we, I suppose, will be setting a bomb into a safe. Alright, this is our helper, Adil, I believe he said his name was. Let's ask some questions and get to it.
Hasn't the Baroness grown suspicious?
She's wrapped up in a veil of alcohol, arrogance, and disinterest. Only flattery, gossip, and Belgian chocolate can penetrate it.
Ideal conditions.
I'll be glad to be rid of that old hag. She's my ticket to the most important museums in Europe. But these have been the longest 6 months of my life.
And what do we do now? Why are we meeting here and not in Venice like we planned?
London drew more attention than planned. They put Legrand on the case.
Nicolas Legrand?
He's searching the train.
Shouldn't we postpone the plan under these circumstances?
On the contrary, I gave him an anonymous tip.
A tip?
I told him that the train will be robbed.
Why would you do that?
You don't seriously suggest that we steal the jewel right under Legrand's nose?
Of course, because I'm an idiot. Our best bet is still Cairo. Everything is prepared. Mr. X will provide us with everything we need. As planned, I'll go to Venice together with the Baroness and board the ship there. You'll do the same, but as surreptitiously as possible.
All right.
And under no circumstances can anyone be permitted to discover our relationship. Understood?
And the rest of the plan is as before?
We just have to get on board the ship.
Then I'll get in the car and we'll meet in Venice.
No, Legrand necessitates a change of plan. You'll go by train as well, and place this envelope on the safe as soon as the train halts in the tunnel. I'll cause a blackout so that you can sneak past the guard. You won't believe who's guarding the safe. That blasted Bobby from London. If you have any trouble, cave his skull in.
And Legrand?
You take care of the letter. I'll take care of everything else. The most important thing is that no one recognizes you on the train.
And that I don't get caught. What's the purpose of the letter?
That's not your concern.
I'd just like to know whether I'm risking my life for some game of yours, or whether it's worth it.
Any one of my games would be worth your life. You just do what I tell you. Stick the letter on the door of the safe or leave it on top of it, I don't care. But the letter has to be there as soon as Legrand shows up after the blackout to make sure everything is in order. Understood?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
Yes, understood. How are the injured guards doing?
How the devil should I know?
You didn't need to do that.
What? Save your bacon?
I'd have made it out on my own.
Oh yes, the poor security guard. It really wasn't necessary. I'm such a naughty boy.
I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh please, please, don't be angry with me. I won't do it again.
I don't know. We have the first eye, and we only just escaped.
Tell me you're not suggesting that we should be satisfied with that? One eye alone is nothing more than an expensive bauble. But both eyes together are a legend. My greatest triumph.
Shouldn't I put the eye somewhere for safekeeping? Just in case Legrand searches our things.
I'll hide the jewel in the Baroness's luggage. I already know where. Legrand won't dare search her belongings, and even then, he'll never be able to open the secret compartment.
Okay, so we'll see each other in Venice.
And not sooner. Here, take your travel documents. We may not have an opportunity to meet in Venice.
Okay, fine. That's the first change of plans so far. Whatever. Looks like I'll be going to Venice by train.
It seems we are playing as this young Raven's apprentice, as it were. If you remember way back in the first series, this is Zellner talking to our doctor to discover that he was moving to a new area, which he then used to impress Legrand, and Ron Weasley called him out on it. So what have we got? We have the envelope and the message.
He loves the spotlight and has a flair for the dramatic. Why else would he call himself the Raven? I don't like having to risk my own neck as part of his drama. What's the point of leaving messages for his opponent? A ticket for a trip on the MS Lydia from Venice to Cairo, some banknotes, and a passport. Blank. No personal info, no picture. Inch has brilliant contacts in the underworld. He knows the best counterfeiters, technicians, pickpockets, and con men. He remains anonymous, though. Most of them don't even know they're working for him. Mr. X, his contact in Cairo, probably doesn't have a clue who he is.
Okay. We have a knife
A
that
handy Swiss Army knife. A good friend gave it to me.
probably not super useful. Let's look in this waste bin for who knows what.
Sometimes you can find useful things in a waste bin, but this one seems to have been emptied recently.
Fair enough. Some of the doctor's stuff. We got Constable Stupid Pants over there. Newspaper, kiosk. Alright, let's talk to the conductor.
The conductor from the train. He's keeping a watchful eye on his passengers and their luggage. The train's been held up, and he seems to want to prevent further delays. He'd see me if I tried to board the train.
Okay, so we need to sneak on the train. Understood. Understood. Let's look at this.
A leather bag like the ones used by country doctors for carrying their equipment.
So I'm going to assume that this is the gentleman we saw walk by us, who was the, what's he called? the train attendant who we never could find and then like rushed past us at one point, but we didn't see his face? I'm assuming that's us.
If I swipe the bag, it'd cause confusion while people look for it, and I might be able to sneak onto the train. The only problem is, I can't take the bag with me.
Okay, let's not do that then. So we need a uniform from somewhere.
In British Museum, 1 casualty, 5,000 pounds damage, culprit unknown. Return of the Raven? I'd have escaped anyway, but Inch just couldn't resist playing with dynamite. I hope the security guard recovers soon.
It's in this kiosk.
There isn't a single newspaper between Moscow and Madrid that's not reporting on the burglary. I'm famous. Unfortunately, not for the sort of elegantly executed theft I'd like to be known for.
That is true. Let's check out this
They
idiot.
won't let me ride along in the freight car, not even if I ask nicely. As soon as I'm on the train, I need to find a way to sneak into the freight car. I have to take one thing at a time, though.
Okay.
Some of the passengers got off the train to stretch their legs, but this man started his journey right here in Zurich. He waited a good 10 minutes for the train and began to get impatient. Judging by the bag, he's a doctor. He radiates self-confidence, almost arrogance. This is the saloon car, fully furnished with a bar and all the niceties. The ladies and gentlemen would have a fit if I just waltzed in there wearing these clothes.
Right, so we need a uniform.
I can't board the train like this. I'd stick out like a sore thumb, and they'd throw me off without a second thought.
Right, okay. Where can I go somewhere else? Examine this crate. What's in this crate?
The crate must have had bananas or something in it. It's empty now. It's built out of thin wooden boards. Probably didn't have to bear much weight.
Use the crate with, really? Can I cut up this crate? Move the bottom of the crate.
I could probably pry the bottom boards off without too much effort. They're thin, and the nails are short.
There we go.
Perfect. It looks like a normal crate.
Use the bottomless crate to cover something. Okay, let's take this bag and see what happens. Then I assume we're gonna have to maybe redo something else if this goes completely sideways.
Not a chance.
Ah,
The doctor could easily spot me taking his bag. He'd sound the alarm, and our Swiss friend would have no choice but to arrest me. And then we'd have a real problem.
fair enough. Let's take our bottomless crate and put it on the doctor's bag. Yes.
It's now or never.
Hey, you! Scram!
Yes, sir.
Nice. What did that get us?
Let the games begin.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Can't you see that I am talking to the constable?
The train is leaving in a few minutes, sir. I have to ask you to board it now.
We should get on. Perhaps we'll be able to continue our conversation during the trip.
I won't stand in the way. Where's my bag?
Don't know.
You left it right there.
I know that. I want to know where it is now.
I don't know. I'll look for it right away. If you gentlemen would get on the train in the meantime.
I will hold you and your employers liable for this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sure you'll find the bag. Come on, Dr. Gebhardt. I will help you with your luggage.
Fine.
Yo, why are you just now putting your luggage on board? So he seems confused. Do we have the bag? Nope. Anything else we can click on besides Just trying to get on.
The conductor doesn't really seem to know where to search for the lost bag. Finding a particular piece of luggage at a railway station is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Okay. Anything else we can do? Can we just get on? What's up with this door?
If I try to just get on the train, the conductor would probably stop me and might even turn me over to the police. I can't risk that. Even if I was able to distract the conductor and slip onto the train, I'd stick out like a sore thumb with these shabby clothes. I have to find something more suitable.
Alright, where do... I don't see what else to click on. What am I missing? I can't go back, right? Give conductor a tip. Oh, interesting. Let us misdirect him.
You seem to be searching for something. Can I help?
Go away. There's no money to be earned here.
That's not what I mean. I just thought, if you're looking for a brown bag...
Why? Did you steal one?
If that were
Yes,
true,
actually.
I wouldn't be offering to help you. I saw a little blonde boy take the bag. He ran off with it over there.
Really? Thanks.
Isn't that the bag?
Where?
We gotta knock him out. Oh!
Nothing personal.
But I need your clothes. You are the right size. Well, you're too big, but close enough. We're in a hurry, so close enough. Get on board.
No! Oh, man!
Did they just leave without the conductor? What kind of train is this? What kind of train is this?
Let me have a look.
Damn, I can't let the professor see me. I shadowed him for days in London. He might recognize me.
Calm down, Professor. See what I can do. You don't understand.
Alright, we are now aboard the train. We are now playing as our Raven apprentice. But we made it. And I suspect we're just going to run the parallel route like we did in Chapter 1. Zellner will still be doing all the stuff we did before. And we will get out of this window, get back to the back, past Ron Weasley, plant that letter somehow. Well, now that's going to work. Hopefully, apparently the Raven will cause a blackout and all be well. And we will do all that, and perhaps all that, next time. Alright, Mistled, this has been the Raven. Thanks for watching. See you later.